January is almost over, so it is time to show you my February TBR. At this point I'm filming this, I have a few days left of January, so we will see how much of these books I will read in the next few days, because this is the rest of my January TBR, and everything I haven't read till then I will add to my February TBR. But new books on my TBR for February are Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher, the second book in the Lakefront Billionaire series. I really liked the first book in the series, and I will now read the second book together with a friend, the friend that I also read the Black Dagger Brotherhood series with. So we both hope we will enjoy Love Unwritten. And this year will also be published the third book in the series, so we want to catch up before that. And I also have 2 arcs in ebook form that I got in December, I think, and both books will be published now in February, so I want to read them now. The first one is the second book in the Crimson Moss duology by Kristen Sigarelli. It is The Rebel Witch. I already started reading this in January and read the first 12 chapters or something like this. And I really like this and can't wait to read more of this. So I'm really hyped about that, and that I can read it now in February. And the other arc I got is Death by the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. I don't know how it's pronounced, so I had to guess. And in January I already got a hardcover of Death by the Author. Not this cover, but this one. It is really beautiful, has a sprayed edge, and under the dust jacket is this. This is the naked hardcover, and this is the title of the novel this book is about. And I'm really excited to read this now in this form. And we'll tell you more about this later in the month, probably, or at the beginning of March. So first book on my TBR that I can lay here. And the next one is the fourth book in the Ruthless Boys series, Broken Fae. I haven't finished the third book yet. I am only 50 pages in. But nonetheless, this goes on my TBR because I want to continue the series and want to stay on track to read 1 book per month. So we will continue this dark fantasy romance, reverse harem bully romance in February. And I will continue filming my special video to the whole series. And even if I haven't read my 2 books for my 25 for 2025 list in January, I will add 2 new books to my TBR. The first one is When It's Real by Aaron Watt. It was on my TBR now for a few years, and it is a young adult, new adult romance, probably a bit tragic and full of drama. That's all I know. I haven't read the synopsis again, so I will be surprised by the plot. And we will see if I still like Aaron Watt books. And the second book from my 25 for 2025 list is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. A book I only heard good things about and that I really want to read now. I really liked the movie of The Martian. I haven't read the book yet, so this will be my first Andy Weir book. and I will read it as a buddy read starting on the 1st of February. So 50 pages a day, and I can't wait to chat about it and discuss the book. And you know me, I have a lot of buddy reads also in February. The next one is Redeeming Six by Chloe Walsh, the 4th book in the Boys of Tommen series. And I will read it again with Michelle. I have read the 2nd and the 3rd book in the series with her, so we can't wait to continue. And this is the German copy of the book that I got by the publisher as a review copy. So thank you to the Adrian Verlag. And I'm super excited to read this, and also a little bit afraid because these books break my heart and I love them for it. So on my TBR, the next book is also a book that you have seen in January on my channel, because I have read it on Sundays and started it in January. It is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, the 1st book in the Stormlight Archive series. And I read 100 pages per week, so I have read the first 400 pages so far, and I will continue reading 100 pages per week now in February. So I will finish the book at the end of March. So a long way to go with this, because this book has almost 1200 pages, so it is pretty chunky, but I like it so far and I can't wait to continue reading. And 3 buddy reads for 28 days aren't enough. I also planned a buddy read for Funny Story by Emily Henry for the 2nd half of the month. I really liked her other books so far, and this is the only one that I haven't read at this point. So I can't wait to read it now, as many other books. And I hope it is light-hearted and, as the other books, a really cool mix of literary fiction and romance. So we will see how I feel about it, but I really hope I will love it. And I can't wait to discuss this with my buddy read partners. And the last book on my February TBR is also a buddy read. You maybe have guessed it, it is a Black Dagger Brotherhood book. We are now on book 7, and it is again a buddy read with Maren. It is again a reread for me, but we are getting closer to the end of my rereads and I can't wait for it. I think after that I have 2 stories left that I have read before and 1 story I read half. So we will see about that. I don't remember much of the books now. I remembered much of the first books in the series. But I'm really interested in reading Revenge Story. He already had POVs in the book before in Lover Enshrined. This is now Lover Avenged, so the German copy of Lover Avenged, part 1 and part 2. And hopefully I will like the reread. The story before Lover Enshrined was my least favorite so far, but I am positive that I will like it. And with that, we are already at the end of the video. It is not a long video, but this is my whole TBR for February. 11 in total, plus whatever is left from my January TBR. But fingers crossed that I will enjoy each and every single book on my TBR, because I'm really excited about all of them. Please tell me in the comments what's on your TBR for February and what you want to read. Like the video if you wanna, follow my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!